Okay, Jai Hind to all. Myself Pancham Singh. I am going to deliver one of the important topic in object-oriented system design is link and association. So first of all, I am going to discuss about what is link and what is association. A link is a connection between two objects, and association is a connection between two classes. So link and association are the means for establishing relationship among the object and classes. So if I am going to discuss about the example, so a link is a physical or conceptual connection among objects. So link is a connection between two or more than two objects, that show the link. And what about the association? An association is a description of a group of links with common structure and common semantics. So association is the relationship between two classes, so two or more classes where they can show their behavior and their common semantics. For example, works for a company, so this show the association, and Joy Smith work for a simplex company, that show the link. So link between relationship between two objects, and association is relationship between two classes. So by the diagram you can see the link and association, how link and association is performed. So in the first diagram, that is so the class diagram, so where person is associated with the company. So person is associated with company, that show the many to many relationship, and that diagram show the association. And in the second diagram, or you can say that show the object diagram, where a person is associated with company. But in this diagram we are showing the name of the person and name of the company. If you are showing the name of the person is associated with the some of the company, then it show the link. So for example, John person, and name of the person is John, and or he is associated with company GE. And second person, that is Mary, is associated with the company name, that is GE. And in third person, that's you, is associated with the company, that is IBM. So person is associated with the company name, that show the link, and person is associated with the company, but there is no name of the person and no name of the company, that show the class and also show the association. So in conventional used UML, so what is the UML? Basically Unified Modeling Language. So it show the link is a line between two objects. So in simple terms you can say what is link and what is association. A link is a line between two objects, and association is line between two classes. So what is association multiplicity? So if I am going to discuss about the multiplicity, it means that if person connected with the company, that show the multiplicity. So because a person is not defined by the name and company is not defined by the name, so person and company, the relationship between person and company show the multiplicity. So multiplicity defines the number of objects associated with an instance of the association. So multiplicity can be shown by the figure, can be shown by the diagram, like car, transport या passenger, person. So car is a class, person is a class. If two classes are connected by the link, connected by the lines, that show the association. In the same diagram, in second diagram, where a car, that is transport, which type of car is there? This is a transportation car, that traveling the passenger. So car is associated with the person, that show the association. So in this diagram we are showing the person and car. So car is associated with the person, that show the association. Similarly, car is associated with the person, that show the association. So car is a class, person is a class, and car and person both are connected by the lines, that show the association. So you can show this multiplicity by many way. So in the first figure, in the second figure, in third figure, fourth figure and fifth figure, it is shown by the lines, like it is shown by the 5, it is shown by the star, it is shown by the 1 dot 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 star, it is shown by the 2 dot dot 5. So it shows the multiplicity. In simple terms, a class is connected by the another class that show the multiplicity. So you can see it is indicated in the meaningful diagram. So indicator represent that 0 dot dot 1, 0 or 1, that show the 0 or more connection. 1, that show the only one connection. 0 dot dot star, that show the 0 or more connection. 1 dot dot star, 1 or more connection. N represent only n, where n greater than equals to 1 connection. 0 dot dot n, that show the 0 to n connection, and 1 dot dot n, 1 to n connection. So these are the indicators and these are the meanings. So how you can represent a diagram by the association, and how you can justify this diagram show the multiplicity. So by the diagram you can easily see this diagram show the multiplicity and this diagram show the multiplicity or not. So by seeing the diagram by indicators, you can easily justify this diagram show the multiplicity. So similarly you can see in the indicator as well as the meaning. So indicator and meaning both are given here. 0 star show the related to the 0 or more than one object. 1 dot dot 0 dot dot 1 related to no object or at most one object. 1 dot dot star related to at least one object, and 1 dot dot 1 is related to exactly one object. 3 dot dot 5 related to at least 3 object and at most 5 objects. So 3 or maximum 5 object. 1 same as 1, it means 1, so the one relation, and star so the same as 0 up to dot dot star. So these are the indicator and these are the meanings generally used in the association to represent the multiplicity. So association and multiplicity can be represented in another way. So you can see the diagram, and association is used to show how two classes are related to each other, how two classes are connected to each other, that's so the association. Symbol indicating multiplicity are shown at each end of the association. So in this diagram you can see clearly here employee connected to the company. So employee is shown by the star, so that's so the multiplicity. Company is 1, so it's so the many employee they are connected to one company. So this so the many to one association. So in second diagram, administrative assistant connected to the manager. So administrative assistant may be many, so it's so the many, and manager may be one manager or more than one manager. So administrative assistant many to one or many to many, this so the many to one or many to many association. Now in the third diagram, company connected to the board of the director. So there is a one company connected to the one board of director, so it show the one to one relation association. Now in the second third diagram, office connected to the employee. So 1, 0 or 1, so one office connected to the more than one employee, so it show the one to many association. In the last figure, person connected to the board of director. So more than one person can be 0 to 3 up to dot dot 8. So it will range vary from 0 to 8. So the connected to the board of director. So board of director may be vary, it may be many relationship. So it show the 0 to many, 3 to many, 8 to many. So it show the different types of association. So what is the labeling basically? Labeling association. So labeling, each association can be labeled to make explicit the nature of the association. So association means connection between two classes. So connection between two classes may be one to many, many to one, or many to many. So employee connected with the company. So many employee connected with the one company. So many employee work for the company. Similarly in the administrative assistant, many administrative assistant work with the manager. Company having one board of director. Office having more than one employee. Person can be more than one director, board of directors. So they are connected with the labeling association. So this is the labeling association, how you are going to connect two or more than two classes, that show the association, and how you will label that diagram to show the multiplicity. So this diagram is also show the multiplicity. So game associated with player. So one game can be played by the many players. Mother can have more than one child. Actor, many actor connected to the many films. So many actor performed in many films. So it show the many to many association. So association can be one to one, one to many, many one, many to many. So it show the association. Association multiplicity in terms of a teacher teaches 1 to 2, 3 courses, that show the one to many association. Each course is taught by only one teacher. This show the one to one association. A student can take between 1 to 5 courses. So student can have more than one courses, that show the one to many. A course can have 10 to 300 students. It show the one to many students. So these are the associations. So association have the multiplicity. So analyzing and validating association. So how you can analyze and how you can validate association. So many to one association. So many to one association can be shown by the diagram. So a company has many employees. A company has many employees. That show the one to many association. An employee can only work for one company. An employee can only work for one company. That show the one to one association. A company can have 0 employee. It show the 1 to 0 employee. That is example of cell company. It is not possible to be employee unless you work for a company. So company is a class, employee is a class, company is a class. So employee work for a company. So it show the many to one association. So association is simple. You can say that it is a connection between two classes. They may have one to one association, one to many association, many to one association, or many to many association. So analyzing and validating association, many to many. So for many to many, I have already discussed that a secretary can work for many managers. And second point, a manager can have many secretaries. Manager can have a group of secretaries. And last one, that show the some managers might have 0 secretary. So how many way you can connect with the manager to secretary. So in this 4 points, if you are going to show by the diagram, so this is the diagram where secretary having the secretary and manager. Secretary is a class, manager is a class. So many secretary, they can associate with one manager or more than one manager. That show the association. So analyzing and validating association by one to one association. So in one to one, it is very simple that for each company there is exactly one board of director. Second point, a board is the board of only one company. A board is the board of only one company. And third point, a company must always have a board. And last one is a board must always be of some company. So in this diagram, it is very clear that a company is a class, a board director is a class, and company and board of director, they have the one to one association, because one company have one board of director. So it show the one to one association. So now we are going to navigating. A navigation of association can be unidirectional, bidirectional, or unspecified. So navigation can vary accordingly as per the need, that is unidirectional, bidirectional, and unspecified. So navigation is specified by the navigation is specified by the arrow, not the label. So instructor and department, class section, instructor, department, class section and courses. So instructor that is a teacher, teaches class section, and similarly instructor work for department. So instructor is associated with the class section, instructor is associated with the department. And what about the course? Course is a class. So course is associated with the class section and course is associated with the department. So course is instance of association, and similarly course sponsors to the department. So which department, how many courses are running? So it is so the navigation. So in this diagram, so we are showing that instructor and class section. So every class section has one instructor. See, it show the one-to-one association. So similarly instructor is many instructor, they are associated with the department. So similarly class associated with the department. See, or you can say course associated with the department, and similarly course is instance of class section. So this show the navigation. So in this diagram we can show unidirectional, you can say bidirectional or unspecified. So unidirectional means we are showing one direction, bidirectional means we are showing both direction, and unspecified there is no direction. So in this diagram here is unspecified, this is one is unidirectional, this is unidirectional, and this is unidirectional. So in this diagram it is clearly indicating that we can show unidirectional, bidirectional and unspecified direction. So navigation is specified by the arrow, not the label. Association, in another way, association have end, they are called association end. So in this diagram it is very clear that a person is a class, company is a class, many persons, they are associated with the one to more company. So employee work for company. So many persons, they are associated with one company. So it show the association. So it show the many to one association. So association is simple. When two classes, they are connected by a line, that show the association. So similarly here you can say that employee. So Joy Doe Simplex work for Simplex, Mary Brown work for Simplex, Jean Smith work for United Visitors. So it means that so two people, they are work for Simplex. So it show the many to one association. And last one, Jean Smith work for United Visitors. It means that it show the one to one association. So association can be represented by one to one, one to many, many to one, and many to many. Association relationship. So association relationship, we can say that we can indicate that the multiplicity of association by adding multiplicity relationship to the line denoting the association. The simplex indicate that student has one or more instructors. Student has one or more instructor. It means that student is a class, instructor is a class. One student has more than one instructor. So it shows the one to many association. Association can vary in another way. The example indicate that every instructor have one or more student. Every instructor have one or more student. It means many to one association. So student is a class, instructor is a class, but more than one student, they can associate with one instructor. So in this diagram association, so we can also indicate that the behavior of the class in association, that is the role of class using role names, that is student and class. So many students, they are teachers by the many instructors. So it shows the many to many association. So in this diagram it's also show the navigation. So we can show by the navigation by the diagram, where you can show unidirectional, bidirectional or unseen direction. So these are the contents behind this, how you are going to represent, that is constraints. That so the student is associated with the semester. So one student associated with the many semester, one to many semester. Similarly student associated with the class section. So it show the association. Similarly, structure is associated with the department. So more than one structure can associate with one department. More than one structure teach more than one class sections. So these are the show the unidirectional, bidirectional and unidirectional, yeah, unseen directional, unspecified direction association. So this is the diagrams you can see. Association name. So how you can show association can be represented. So association is represented by the name. For example, car is a class, person is a class, car have the model, year and door. And what is the association name? Vehicle registration is the association name. So if you are going to create a link between car and person, so what is the association name? Vehicle registration is association name. So registered car that have the owner, that is roles name, that show the roles name, and roles name show the either registered car or owner. So it show the roles name. And what about the association name? Vehicle registration is the association name. Now in this diagram we are going to show the association between the person and the company. So how you are getting multiplicity? So multiplicity can be get by the many to many association. So many person they can associated with the many company. This is one way. Yeah, many person associated with the many company. So we are, it means that person is associated with the company. And what are the role name? Employee and employee, they are the so the role name. So company have the employee, person is already person is employee and company is the employer. So company is behave as an employer and person is behave as an employee. So it show the many to many association. Yeah, many to one association. So association can be represented by this symbol arrow. So this is the association. Thank you.